Here's Ruby, ready to go for another day. Yep. You know, our schedule just seems so messed up. So it's Friday the 5th now. You know, basically my summer brain has almost no idea what day of the week it is with these holidays and days off and sleeping late but yeah, so Johnny is almost to his destination and he seems to be doing well today. All the kitties are doing good. I know we did have some neighborhood fireworks last night, but they don't seem to be any worse for wear today. Obviously, they don't like the booming when it's happening, but they recover pretty quick once it's over. I fear the real parties will be tonight and tomorrow night, so I'm sort of setting my expectations that we'll have to deal with neighborhood fireworks again. There is a fireworks display in Holly Springs tonight. That's as big as the Fuquay one, or the Raleigh one. It's a 20-minute display, according to the website, set to go off at 9:15-ish. So we're probably going to try to go to a location where we can see them, but not all the way into Sug Farm Park because it's an absolute disaster, the worst of any we've ever been to, trying to get back out of there. And plus it's our third night, so if we don't get up front center for these, we probably don't need to. I'm just running to town to do some errands. I've got the need to go and sit and I've watched enough YouTube videos. I'm just ready to get out and about and see the world a little bit. And that's all. We watched a bunch of videos this morning and had a relaxing morning and a nice breakfast. And I took some butterfly pictures. Hopefully they turned out well. And I'm just going to go take a drive in Ruby and play some Pokemon Go and, you know, do my thing. I promise you ought to go through the Chick-fil-A drive-thru because it's a real great opportunity to talk about Teslas. And ours in particular, because there's kids outside under the overhang and they're, you know, they have a chance to talk to you and look inside the car. I stopped in here at the garden hut to look for butterflies, and I was delighted to find quite a selection today. There's a red spotted purple, some sort of a sulfur, silver spotted skipper, a black swallowtail. There's a good assortment today. It's hot. The zinnias and the lantana are beautiful, and the butterflies are active. I'm here at the Bob Barker warehouse in Fuquay. I just wanted to come down and see the charging infrastructure that's on PlugShare that's listed as being here. These are obviously primarily for employees. However, I don't see any no trespassing or security or other issues that would prevent you from pulling in here and charging if you needed to. There are 4 chargers, and like the location that was in downtown Fuquay, they have pretty long cables, so they will actually span 2 or 3 parking spaces. I know in Fuquay, here's a third one in front of me, and then of course there's one over here also. Like the one in Fuquay, I think the employees kind of have it sorted out amongst themselves. When one person's done charging, they can plug each other in or whatever. I think they've got a little network going, but yep, 4 chargers here. They don't all appear to be 100% the same. Honestly, they don't look like they're the same. There's maybe 2 that are this identical, and then I don't know, same brand is what I'm trying to say. This one closest to me is Charge Pro. All right, so one of these is a Tesla. destination charger. I thought based on the shape that was probably the case. And then this one is Juice Box. And then, like I said, there's a Charge Pro. And I think that fourth one down there is Juice Box as well. I'm at Walmart now trying to catch shiny Pokemon and not having any luck in this most latest event. But, you know, I'm kind of roped into still trying. And that Bob Barker warehouse where I was just at with the chargers, that is the location that had the fire the other night. I read in the paper that it was mattresses, pallets, and cardboard, and that there was no structural damage. So it sounds like maybe that means it was an outside fire or a fire contained in a one of those garbage metal containers, or I don't know. I didn't get any more details. I didn't feel like it was appropriate to drive around to the back of the building, especially considering it might still be under investigation. But they looked like they were closed down for the holiday. You know, there were just those few cars there charging, but most of the people were gone. Plus it's 4:43 on a Friday. It may work a 4-day week there too. That's possible also, but I'm thinking it was more shut down for the holiday versus something to do with the fire. It looks like it's trying to blow up a cloud. Dawn's really hoping that it'll rain so it'll be cool enough to go run today. It's our third day in a row driving the van. If we're not careful, we're going to need to put gas in it. But our chairs are in there, and the bug spray, and crazy people traffic, and it is what it is. Thank you for bringing me. I know you've had enough fireworks already, but your girl, she can't never get too many fireworks. We even watched the Brooklyn Bridge fireworks.
Yeah, that was impressive.
Last night, and was like, wow, I'd never even watched it before. Don said he added that to his bucket list. Yeah, he might set foot in New York or New Jersey to watch those fireworks, maybe.
Yeah, it'd be tough to get me to go back up there, but you might get me to go back to New York to watch the fireworks.
Last time you were there was right before 9/11?
Yes.
Literally like 2 weeks?
Well, I was there a couple times after 9/11.
Okay.
Like 2002 was probably the last time. So it's been a really long time since I've worked in New York.
Yeah. So we're here at the Holly Springs Walmart. We're not driving into Sugg Farm Park, and it looks like a lot of other people are here, so hopefully they really are visible from this spot. So this is the old road. Walmart's right there. This gets me under the power lines, and right where that tower is on the other side of the apartment buildings where they're gonna be. So we know we're not super close tonight, and since we were super close the last 2 nights, that's okay. Don's going to get bug spray. Well, it's a wrap for this year. There's no fireworks display that I'm aware of on the 6th tomorrow, except for maybe if the Durham Bulls were in town. I don't know. This was a pretty good spot. For me, looking through the 300mm lens, they were pretty up close, but they were a little bit farther than was probably optimal if you're just looking on your own.
Right.
But I enjoyed them. They were over 20 minutes.
Yeah.
And they had some cool ones here. I was going to say they had the most variety here over Fuquay and Raleigh. I thought they had some really nice variety.
Yep.